Welcome to the Field of 68 After Dark's YouTube channel. We are going to be live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube and on Stadium for the entirety of the spring. There are three for me that stand out more than anything else: Louisville, Virginia, and Wake Forest when it comes to what they were considered to be before this whole offseason cycle started and where I kind of view them at this point now. Do you agree with me on Louisville? Do you agree with me on Virginia? And do you agree with me on Wake Forest?
Yeah, I agree with all those. I would add Georgia Tech maybe to that mix with getting Dago back and adding Javion McCullum. So I might add them as a fourth. But yes, I would say Louisville to me is the clear winner because, frankly, where they were and where they are now, like it's more, again, I'm not sure they're going to be better necessarily than Virginia or Wake. They might be, but they could finish and be an NIT team. But if they're an NIT team, Rob, they still go from where they're the laughing stock of college basketball for the last two seasons to where they're at least relevant now and people aren't making fun of them. And I think they've got a roster that could be an NCAA tournament team. I think, again, they could be anywhere from, it wouldn't shock me if they win a game or two in the NCAA tournament to, again, if they're an NIT team. So they're the clear winner here. And yeah, Wake getting Hunter Salas back when I think he was going to be a, potential late first round, somewhere in that 25 to 40 range was huge for Steve Forbes. And then Virginia, playing the game in the portal and, getting some guys that again, obviously were, Day-Day Ames is a guy that I didn't expect them to be able to get. I love his talent. I think he's different than what Tony Bennett normally gets. So I think he and McNeely back and TJ Power and Worley, like, give him a chance now after losing Beekman and Ryan Duff.
Yeah, I think that they did, Virginia, that is, did a good job identifying I don't want to say under the radar, but guys that fit what they want to do that maybe didn't put up the numbers at their previous stops that you would expect from someone that stepped into an ACC program being an impact player, like Elijah Saunders at San Diego State, like Day-Day Ames, like TJ Power at Duke. I feel like TJ Power is precisely what you want at the four if you are a Tony Bennett coach team. And between him and Isaac McNeely, I think you're going to have two of the best shooters in the ACC on that roster. When it comes to Wake Forest, like, to me, it's simple, right? You get Cam Hildreth back, you get Efton Reed back, you bring in a couple of pretty good transfers. I would say that Tyler Johnson and Omaha Baloo are two guys. Omaha Baloo are two guys that I think are kind of right in that highly touted recruit. Didn't necessarily have the freshman season they wanted. Go to Wake Forest, redeem themselves kind of mold that we've seen have success for Steve Forbes before. And you combine all of that with Hunter Salas is to me, Wake Forest is right there as like a top 25 team. And I don't think anybody would have had that once we saw the start of the offseason was Hunter Salas declares, Boopie Miller enters the portal, and Andrew Carr enters the portal. So good for Steve Forbes. And most importantly, the Forbes family is doing well. His wife is doing well. And that is always great to hear. Thanks for watching the Field of 68 After Dark. Make sure to hit that like button.